Welcome back, everybody. I'm so excited to be sitting down with George and John from Century 21. So many people have this understanding that, you know what, if I work with a realtor, I'm going to lose money. I'm just going to do this on my own. But turns out that is a myth. And I'm so excited to talk to you guys. First of all, I think we should ask the question, what is a realtor, John?
Yeah, you know, Michelle, it's a really good question. It's actually a professional designation. So it's a national association of agents or professionals that really ascribe to or adhere to a set of code of ethics or standards. So they're not just real estate agents, but rather they're part of a national association of professionals. But it's, you know, it's much more than that. It's a group of individuals who are great communicators, they're great negotiators, they're great navigators, so to speak, helping buyers and sellers navigate really the most important transaction that buyers or sellers, homeowners are ever going to experience. So it's a great organization that helps create a professional body of people to serve the public.
It's so funny because in my head I related to, like, if you were going to go get your hair done, you'd want to go to someone who's licensed. Like, it's the same kind of thing as, like, when you're going to make this big, huge transaction, you want someone who knows what they're doing, who is educated on all of it, and knows their stuff, and clearly you guys do. Okay, so go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, it moves to the question of why even have a real estate agent involved, right? A realtor involved. And in fact, I often say, look, you can cut your own hair, you can cut your own grass, but hey, you can sell your own home. But when you look at the professionalism that's necessary in today's market, you need a professional. 30% of the market right now is first-time home buyers who will seek out an agent. And so even the sellers draw out half, almost nearly a third of the market by just not listing their home across the market with a professional.
Oh my gosh, okay, so how are you helping us keep money in our pockets?
Great question. Well, I think the first thing I would echo is that we have to make sure we're negotiating at the highest level as an agent. You look at, there was a great article that recently came out with World News and Reports, and you look at every stat over and over again states that you're going to earn more money because you're going to increase marketing. The more marketing you get, the more buyers you get. The more buyers you get, the more offers you get. And right now, with less than 30 days of market time to get a home sold, the negotiations are critical in relationship to getting the most money for your home.
Wow, okay, so what are we looking for when we're trying to find a realtor?
Well, so we want to look for somebody who's a great communicator, and I know that really doesn't seem like the first thing that would come to mind, but the number one complaint that people have in working with a real estate agent is the fact that they're not very good at communicating, hearing from them in the process of the transaction. And again, because it's the most important transaction, it's important that there be consistent communication. So part of that is the ability to negotiate, to really navigate that process of getting the best price possible and then taking care of everything that has to happen, from the appraisal to the approval for financing, the inspection, you know, meth and mold, and all those things have to happen. You have to work with a great communicator in working with the other agent or the other parties in the process, because there are many, and it's important to have somebody who actually knows how to communicate.
Okay, so go ahead.
Well, you look at just the fact of, you know, so many things. Like, you buy cars online where it's point, click, buy. Yeah. In real estate, that's not the reality. We're talking about families. We're talking about, when we look at just Century 21 across the Wasatch Front, last year we sold 4,904 homes just across the Wasatch Front. Wow. So when you start looking at all the individuals that we help, it's not just the marketing, it's not just the negotiating, it's making sure that you're protecting a family, their assets. Their most important, valuable asset is almost always their home. So it's the emotion, all the things that are involved in that. It's why the internet, yes, it has its play, but it's not the only thing.
Can we just brag really quickly about the award that you just got yesterday?
Hey, anybody
can we talk about it really fast? What is this award? What did you win?
You know what, I was recognized as the Managing Broker of the Year for the Salt Lake Board of Realtors. So there's about 6,000 members, and it was very humbled by it. I've been doing this now personally for 22 years. And we have an amazing group of agents, nearly 500 agents across the Wasatch Front, and even our offices down in St. George. And these awesome agents allow me the opportunity to lead them and help them build their lives and build the lives of people in Utah.
Well, congratulations. And you guys clearly know what you're doing. So if you guys are thinking about selling, buying, these are the guys for you. How do people find you?
So they can go to our website, c21everest.com. I'm sure it'll probably be popping up there. And then you can call us at 801-449-3000.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for being here. Great tips. All right, you guys, stick around because we are going to be sitting down with the author of a very inspiring book. You're going to want to hear all about it.
You betcha. And still ahead, do you get dizzy or get a headache when you go too long without eating? We'll tell you why that happens.